This episode is brought to you courtesy of Gen X Talks. Check out Gen X Talks on this very same podcast platform. Welcome back to another episode of 1980s Now, a weekly examination of the importance of 1980s pop culture and its influence today. My name's Will, and joining me, as always, are my friends and co-hosts, Kat and John R. Tricks Never.
Nice callback.
Yeah,
you know how Will hates the callback, and now he's loading up the front of the show with it.
Oh, no, it's only okay when he does it.
Yeah.
It does.
Exactly.
I've noticed that.
Hi, guys.
Well, now we got to have a counter on the screen. How many times Kat works in John R. Tricks Never or whatever it is?
I can't remember it, so you're not going to hear it.
All right, good. All right.
It's going to be 0.
0 times.
Hey,
That's the never part.
Never. Cat's never. Hey, on today's show, we're going to talk about current news stories related to 1980s media, including Star Search is back.
Baby.
Oh, this is another one of those lists here. MTV is back.
Baby.
Billy Joel is back.
Baby.
Monchhichi is back.
Baby.
Apparently it never left, also, by the way.
Really?
And also, unrelated to things being back, Michael J. Fox didn't want to imitate Michael Jackson. You ruined it for us. Maybe it's Michael J. Fox's book is back.
That's pretty good. It's a 4-baby show. That's not bad.
Yeah.
4 babies.
Quintuplets. No, quadruplets. What is it? What's a 4? Quadruplets.
Quads,
Yeah,
yep.
Hey, before we get started, I want to tell you real quickly. Hey, check out Johnny R. Tricks.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, is it a kind of thing where you get a nickname, right? You have to then get used to people calling you it. There's going to be a period of time where you're not realizing, Johnny R. Tricks Never, that's me. You know, like you're staying at a hotel or something, Mr. O. Tricks Never, we have your room ready. And you're looking around. What are they talking? Oh!
It's as if I'd forgotten I updated my birth certificate.
Yes. Well, hey, I wanted to let you guys know my conversation over on Gen X Talks is available now. I had a chat with a host over there, Gen X Dad. Now, look, these guys have a number of different Gen X podcasts. So the one that you can hear me on is Gen X Talks Interviews, which you put that in your, the application you're listening to right now. You'll find it. It's also on YouTube, too, if you want to see essentially this image of me, but talking to someone other than Kat and John. Anyway, it was a great conversation, one of the best I've had with Gen X Dad.
Why would they want to do that?
Why would they want to do that? See someone other than you guys? But I encourage you to check out the show. And look, I've only spoken with Gen X Dad, but he's a great host. I haven't listened to his other programs yet. I can guarantee. Well, I've listened to one other program, the show he has with his wife, Gen X Mom. The two of them are great. It feels a little too intimate at times, like you're sitting at the coffee table or the kitchen table with them while they're working out family stuff.
Oops.
Oh, my.
I mean, they hit that, they get, like, I hope for us, you get to that point where you're just so comfortable, you forget that you're doing this and other people are listening. In fact, he gave us that compliment. He said, you guys have so much fun sometimes. I think you forget that it's a show and there's an audience.
Is that a compliment?
I was thinking too, because I know
What he actually said was, it doesn't really sound like a show at all, is what he said. Maybe you interpreted that as being a compliment.
You have the word show in it, and yet, No. Anyway, check it out. It was a great chat. I'm hoping to have Gen X Dad on our show at some point because, again, great story. He and I chatted after the show, and just hearing how he got to doing his show now is a fantastic story. One of those things about, sort of finding your way later in life.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll do that. All right. Hey, that's all of that. Hey, let's get caught up on 1980s news. Hey, hello to everybody who's joining us live right now as we record on Facebook, YouTube, and technically we're on TikTok, but I don't know what that means yet. So anyway, hey, Eric, and hey, Marcus, hey, Johan, hey, Brandon, hey, Ted, of course, Ted, and looks like there's some other folks lurking there in the live. That's cool, but say hi if you want us to shout you out. Hey, this week, 1980s news, as I mentioned just a moment ago, Star Search is back. Did you guys watch Star Search when it was on in the 1980s?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Well, it's Ed McMahon. I keep waiting for him to bring me my check. And when he didn't do that, I keep tabs on him, make sure he's still doing okay. Make sure he didn't run into any trouble bringing me my sweepstakes check. Which actually, isn't that one of those Like it didn't really happen. Ed McMahon really wasn't the check guy.
Yep.
He wasn't Publishers Clearinghouse, but I would swear, some of those Berenstain Bears situations.
Yeah, he did have a giveaway, but it wasn't the knocking on the doors with the giant checks people. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but that's what I remember. But
me too. Absolutely. Kat, do you know this Star Search? Do you remember it at least, even if you didn't watch it?
No, I don't remember it. It just wasn't something that was on the TV in my house.
Gotcha.
I don't know why. It seems like something I might have been interested in.
Yeah. It was the precursor to American Idol, essentially.
Or America's Got Talent or any one of those things.
Yes,
yeah, it's
right,
I totally missed it.
People surprisingly talented sometimes. Almost I feel like America's Got Talent. It's like they put ringers in there. Like they find some of those amazing people and they go, let's pretend they're nobodies. But Star Search really felt like people that were ground floor comics and musicians that had raw talent.
Yeah.
And they keep bringing them back. It was less like you're voted off the island, more like all right, we're going to push it around too. We're going to try to use some coaching and stuff like what I guess they do with American Idol too, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, but you do get the sense, like you're saying, it's a little more, certainly more contrived, right? The original incarnation of Star Search, the judges were secret. Later on you'd find out the scores and stuff, but you didn't know what judge voted for how many scores. You just got the tallies at the end. And I think in the later rounds, the semifinals, they just said who advanced. They wouldn't even say a score at that point. So you're right. It seemed a little more legit in that regard. And to your point about stars, or the talent seeming a little more raw and, just starting out. Yeah, they were. And tons of them made it big afterwards. I'm talking about dozens and dozens. But the original, just so folks are caught up here, the original series, as John mentioned, was hosted by Ed McMahon. It was in syndication from 1983 to 1995 and helped launch the careers of tons of people, including...
It's a long time.
And these are folks just from the 1980s. And there's many more from the 80s and there's many thereafter. Brad Garrett, comedian Brad Garrett. John Kassir, who went on to be the voice of Crypt Keeper, who was on our show a few years ago. John Kassir beat Sinbad in Star Search. And Sinbad had defeated Dennis Miller. All folks who were starting out there. Adam Sandler, Alanis Morissette, Drew Carey, Ray Romano, Rosie O'Donnell, and Tiffany. Before she made it big, she was the first Star Search alumna. Let me see if it's a female. Do you change it? Alumnus. Alumni. I'm an alumnus. I'm an alumni. Alumni is plural. Alumnus.
It's like the Smurfs. Alumnet.
Alumnet. To land a number one hit. So she left the show without having a record deal, but then she went on to get this number one hit when she did with her cover of Tommy James's I Think We're Alone Now.
Ah, yes.
And there were plenty of other folks, like I mentioned, in decades that followed. The 90s alone had Britney Spears, Kevin James, Justin Timberlake, LeAnn Rimes, Destiny's Child, and Dave Chappelle, among dozens others.
Wow. Yeah. I missed a whole lot.
I remembered a couple of bands. Like maybe I think did Zach Brown band come through that? I think
Sawyer Brown.
That's who it is. Yeah, Sawyer Brown. Yeah, I remember watching them and going, oh, they are pretty good. And then gradually, and they would make it to the next tier. And then I watched regularly. It's not like I was tuning in to see what happened next, but I would watch it occasionally. And then I started seeing their records in the stores. I'm like, those are the guys from The Thing, And yeah, it made it feel. When you saw the records in the store, you're like, oh, that's kind of legit.
Well, hey, it's back. And this, I got to say, look, I miss Ed McMahon, his booming voice, the dulcet tones, as John says.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. He's back. He is back.
Yes, sir.
Look, why do we even have to miss him? We don't. But this new version sounds a little more interesting for at least one reason, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. It's hosted now, this time by Anthony Anderson, and it premieres on January 20th on Netflix. Here's the couple of differences. The episodes are going to air live on Netflix on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. After you listen to our live show, you could tune over.
Yes.
And
the last time I watched something live on Netflix, it didn't go great.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I wonder if this is going to draw.
You got mail.
I can't believe I saw that.
Live. In 240p slideshow mode.
Yeah. It was like animating on 2s or whatever. 3s or 4s. And in addition for the show being live, they're going to actually have real-time voting for viewers.
Wow.
To help the contestants this time move forward in the competition. So we're doing away with anonymous voting. It's more like the American Idol model, but you're not going to, I don't think you're going to have to call in. I hope not. They'll probably have many different methods for you to be able to vote.
There'll probably be buttons on Netflix like they did with Bandersnatch, right?
Yes.
Just overlay them. Click with your remote or your mouse.
Okay.
Right under, because they're controlling the entire platform.
Yeah.
That could be one of the best integrated vote-in live shows ever if they pull it off.
And then like Bandersnatch, you go to the ending where your person wins. Everybody wins, depending on who you vote for.
You jump to a parallel reality where in your universe...
Now it is like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
And here's the judges. We're going to know who the judges are this time around because they've got some celebrities. Jelly Roll, the singer, not the pastry. I'm a little disappointed myself about that.
Yes.
Sarah Michelle Gellar and Chrissy Teigen.
You said sour something? Like a Jelly Roll and sour someone?
Sour Patch Candy.
Jelly
It's
Roll,
all
Sour
foods.
Patch Kid, and Skittles will be the judges.
All sentient foods are going to be judging. That's how they do it.
We're all a bunch of sweet tarts.
See, this is what he meant. It sounds like it's not a show. That's exactly what he's talking about.
I don't think he's probably listening anyway. I think he was just being nice.
I get it.
Per the official log line of the show, the talent is bigger, the stakes are higher, and the format is more interactive than ever. Each episode will spotlight the best up-and-coming performers across numerous categories. Music, dance, variety, comedy, magic, I love this category, and juniors, as they compete head-to-head for their shot at stardom. Now, Kat didn't watch the show, but John, you did watch the show. Most of these categories are the same. The specific edition of Magic is a little different. I think Variety covered a number of different things back in the day. And among those, which I always thought was a weird category, was acting. Do you remember that? They would bring a celebrity on to do a scene with the contestant.
I don't remember
and
that,
be
really.
Judged on the scene. Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Can you imagine getting starstruck by whoever it was you had to read with?
Yeah.
Surprise, it's Matthew McConaughey. What?
Oh, no. I owe him money.
Oh, no.
It's you son of a bitch. You slept with my wife. Yeah, it could be anything like that.
And now, Burgess Meredith.
Like a rising like Nosferatu? What is that?
I actually meant the 80s version. I
okay.
didn't mean
Back then?
today.
Not current.
right.
For just Meredith.
Right, we were talking about the old show, right? Yes.
You gotta practice rock before I go back to the grave.
I thought their Weekend at Bernie's again. I was going along with it.
Weekend at Burgess's.
Oh, there you go. But here, look, so the acting one was kind of strange.
Yeah.
But even stranger, I think, was, do you remember they had a spokesmodel category?
Yes, do remember that.
And all that what they would do is, I'm trying to think if there were ever any males. There must have been. But I remember mostly women, doing the sort of the in-between, setups or intros or outros, we'll be right back.
You were basically doing the Ryan Seacrest stuff, right?
Yeah.
You're co-hosting the show in a way, introducing the other acts, as I recall.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I mean, yes. And I think they divvied it up among all the contestants. So like each person would just have one little, spot and that was it. The show, it turns out, was rebooted once before on CBS in 2003 with Arsenio Hall as the host, but it was canceled after one season.
That was much easier for me to miss. There's no excuse for me missing,
Yeah.
10 years of a show?
Yeah. 12. Yeah, it went forever.
Otherwise, in 1980s news, and thanks to Upworthy, we know that a hero has emulated MTV on a new website. Thank you for your service, buddy.
Yes.
Yep.
I started checking it out already.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that experience in just a moment here. For folks who don't know, MTV still exists. I mean, it's still a company. It still has programming. I think there's still even videos being played in the U.S. But you've probably seen some hyperbolic memes that have foretold the complete demise of our once beloved music television. It's not entirely true. Yes, they've shut down some video channels in other countries, including the UK, Australia, and others. We still have something in the U.S., and let's face it, it's inevitable probably that they're all going to be shut down entirely, and we're going to be left with just all this crappy reality programming.
And my sock.
Is there a foot in that sock, Kat?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
just took it off my foot, though.
Did you just pulled that off your own foot?
I coincidentally, this is the pair of socks I chose to wear today. And I was like, oh, we're going to talk about MTV.
I got to show you my underwear. Hang on a second. You're not going to believe the coincidence this is.
In our new segment, Soiled Undergarments.
Hey! Who the is this for? One wonders about this show. Well, look, in anticipation of the music station disappearing altogether, one viewer channeled their wistful nostalgia into an interactive passion project, an MTV-styled website called MTV Rewind. Now, I don't think you can get there by doing that, mtvrewind.com. The address is it's something else. It's in the show notes. And by the way, it's not affiliated with MTV or its parent company, Paramount, Skydance. And I don't think that they're going to get in any legal trouble either, the way they're doing it. But it features over 27,000 music videos from the 1970s through today. And to accomplish this, this viewer, which looks like a TV, it pulls videos from YouTube. So in a sense, it's really just a way of organizing through a back-end API, a collection of music videos.
It's kind of just playlisting in a way, right? It's like curating and playlisting. It's like, well, what are the filters? I want this decade, or I want this kind of show, or
I was wondering about the whole legality of it and copyright. So no issue there?
No. I mean, other folks can embed YouTube videos on their websites with no problem. That's essentially what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like John's saying, he just created a way of organizing it, which you could also do on YouTube through playlists and channels.
That's right.
So that's essentially what he did. And on his website, part of that curation is he has it organized by decade and some other different categories. So you can pick which selection of videos you'd like to see. And what's really cool is he has randomly interspersed some retro commercials in between the videos, much like you'd see when you were watching the channel back in the days. And he's looking to add more. On a Reddit AMA, he's been asking folks, like, what other commercials should be on here? And folks are chiming in with what they remember seeing, back in the 80s or 90s. Anyway, according to that AMA, the unknown hero behind MTV's Resurrection of Sorts leveraged his skills as a coder to build the platform in just 48 hours.
Wow.
With most of the time spent curating 75,000 music videos down to the 27,000 he's got so far. Using IMVDB, which I imagine the V stands for videos. Upworthy reached out to the developer, who went a little deeper into his love of MTV and saying, quote, I am in my early 40s and grew up in the late 80s, early 90s when MTV was still pure music television. I remember coming home from school and MTV was just on. Watching the transition from music videos to reality TV felt like losing something important. I tried it, like Kat, you said you took a look at it. I did too. And suddenly it was a different experience. It wasn't like having Spotify on.
Right.
It was, and I wasn't even watching the videos. It was, I don't know how to explain it other than it was like it used to be.
Yeah, I didn't get to listen as long as I wanted to. I'm going to definitely check out more of it. I didn't make it to a commercial. But, like when the VJs, came on and, it just threw me back. I loved it.
And I thought the reality TV stuff was fine when it was a novelty, when it was like music video. Hey, tonight, this crazy real world thing, but you're right back to music videos. It was a nice little, interesting.
Sure.
I wouldn't call it a palate cleanser. It was that kind of the attitude that MTV had, that we're outside of the norm and we're something different, and reality TV was then. So when it was a flourish and not the mainstay, I didn't mind it so much. But it was kind of the tail slowly ate the whole dog, and then it was just all reality TV, which was quite strange.
It's interesting, right? Because we still consume music. So all that changes how we consume music, I suppose. It was less practical because you couldn't control it in the way that iPods and MP3 players started coming along, allowing us greater control over the music we heard and when we heard it in a way that was even greater than cassettes and CDs. But we lost the interest in seeing it in a visual format too. I don't.
Well, and Will, you just said a second ago too, you said I wasn't watching it, I was listening.
Yeah.
Right? Our brains don't sit and stare at music anymore. It's something that we have in our ears while we're doing something else. And our attention span is so crippled by the fact that everything is super bite-sized 30-second nuggets.
Yeah.
The whole paradigm kind of got reversed because MTV was curated, but gradually over time by the masses. Now your playlist, the music you listen to, is curated in real time using metadata just for you.
Yeah.
So you influence the music more directly and close off your bubble, whereas it used to be the bubble formed around you and you had to accept whatever music was in it.
Yeah.
And that made us more connected in the 80s because what we all listened to is what we all listened to, not just our personal, best for you super mix on, Spotify. Instead, it's here's what is the pulse of music right now because we all consume the same thing.
Man, I hate this timeline.
It was.
Yeah, I love it. We talked about so many different aspects of our lives have changed that, have just made us have pulled us further apart, or are not forcing us together in a way that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yep.
As of today, the website has had over 780,000 visitors.
Wow.
Needs more.
Yes.
And you could be one of them by going to, I have it here, Want My MTV. Now that might be problematic. I don't know.
Lawyers.
WantMyMTV.Vercel, VERCEL.app. WantMyMTV.Vercel.app. Not a fantastic URL, but we'll put the link in the comments so you can find it too.
I can imagine turning this on if I'm just home for the day on the weekend and just having it on in the background. And I'll just take little glances, except I am a little worried that I will just accomplish nothing else. Like I'll just get sucked in and sit down and watch it just like when I was a teenager.
You know what'll happen, Kat. You know you'll hear it and the other room go, I gotta run in there and watch that one. And then you're stuck.
Exactly. Because somehow back then it was okay. I mean, far fewer responsibilities and things, that needed my attention.
Yeah, I didn't, like I mentioned, I had it on for a little bit, a few videos, and I didn't really watch it except that I would glance over every now and then. Oh, yeah. But just a little, it was almost like that, all the stuff I had baked into those videos already from years ago. It's enough to know it's there, to see some images that just trigger all these feelings. And it was really comforting and pleasant, unlike listening to the pristine versions I could call up by, like you're saying, John, selecting, okay, I want to hear this song right now. Even the randomness of it, there was something comforting to that. Giving over to the MTV gods, or the random number generator that's pulling up these different videos.
And I hope it is not reading any kind of metadata, because like right now, if you use YouTube Music, every time you skip a song, it's a data point that says, okay, Will didn't care for that one last time. I'm going to put it in rotation less. Yeah. I hope it just says, if you skip something, it's just next, whatever it is. I don't want it to be affected, because you almost want that. Not almost, you absolutely want that. The randomness, the unexpected, the being treated up to something that you forgot you enjoyed. Therefore, you're not seeking it out right now.
Yeah. So far, the developer's given assurances on the Reddit AMA that I mentioned. He's not collecting any data. He's not saving any data. It's just a viewer. It's simple. That's it. He just wanted it to be like it was.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, otherwise in 1980s news, per spin. Billy Joel surprises fans with first performance since his brain disorder diagnosis.
Yeah.
I'm so envious of these people.
Oh.
Just can't imagine. Billy Joel's been off the road since last February while recovering from the brain disorder normal pressure hydrocephalus. I learned how to say it, Kat. Now I could just say
very nice. Well, very nice.
But the 76-year-old ailing music legend stunned fans on January 2nd in Wellington, Florida. The Billy Joel cover band Turnstiles was celebrating the town's 30th anniversary when they were joined on stage by Joel himself.
That is crazy. And they didn't know he was going to be there? Or did they?
Well, I think they knew, but they treated it like it was really impromptu, which I appreciated.
They only knew minutes before.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So Turnstiles' front band. And Turnstiles, by the way, is the name of the band, but it's also the name of Joel's fourth studio album. It's where we get Say Goodbye to Hollywood, and Miami was a 2017. New York State of Mind is on there. And one of my favorite Billy Joel songs, Angry Young Man, is on there as well. Anyway, the frontman of this cover band, and they've been doing it for 30 years now, these guys, is Tony Monaco. He's a 70-year-old musician and retired auto collision expert who was born in Pittsburgh but been living in Florida for some time now. Prior to this life-altering experience, he had a few run-ins with Billy Joel before, including in 2018 when Monaco stopped by Joel's motorcycle shop on Oyster Bay, Long Island. And although it was closed, he spied Joel through the window. And when they saw each other, Joel waved him in. And they spent 90 minutes apparently chatting about various things. But at the time, Monaco thought, you can't beat this. I mean, my life is amazing. Well, cut to just a couple of weeks ago, as the Turnstiles band was waiting backstage to perform at this celebration, Monaco tells Spen, he saw a woman and two young girls coming towards him, and right behind them was Billy Joel. Monaco asked if he could tell the crowd that Joel was there, and Joel's wife said, I think he wants to perform. And so Joel said, yeah, maybe he would. But as the night went on, Monaco believed that Joel may have left early because song after song, he never made an appearance until they began performing scenes from an Italian restaurant. Then he saw the performer stand up at the back of the audience and start making his way with the use of a cane towards the stage.
That's amazing.
According to this guy, Monaco, Joel chose the songs. Now, originally backstage, they had worked out doing New York State of Mind, I think it was. But the band performed that and Joel never got up. So he's like, I guess he's not doing it. But on stage, Monaco says Joel chose to do We Didn't Start the Fire. But I swear Billy says, sure, I'll try it. And then after the first verse, he's like, da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba. He's like, I don't know what these words are. But then they turned to performing Big Shot.
I don't blame Billy because that's how I sing that song too.
I know, right? As big a fan as I am, that's not one of my favorites. I don't know all those words even still. Yeah.
I think like the end of each verse, I could do it.
I am so jealous.
That's so
How amazing would that be?
Oh.
How amazing would that be? I don't look. John's had a chance to see Weird Al many times.
Yeah.
Alan Parsons many times.
Yeah.
He's met Alan Parsons.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, is there anybody left for you, John, that if they just appeared in a room where you were doing something and you'd be like, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
Yeah, Anson Mount maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I told you I had a chance to meet him, but I felt I didn't do it. Yeah, Kat, what about you? It's just going to be some Duran Duran guy, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, of course, Simon. Yeah. I if he could appear right now, that would be amazing.
I don't know what his voice sounds like, so I can't even do an impersonation. All right, here we go.
Just do a little British
Some
accent.
Brit. Yeah.
You're going to sound like one of the Beatles. I don't do many.
Oi, cat.
Yeah.
Real cockney.
I think you went straight to Australia with that accent, John.
Crikey.
Joel had been preparing to tour in 2025 when he learned of the condition that forced him to seek medical care. In July of 2024, he completed a residency at New York's Madison Square Garden, during which he played 104 shows. Wow. As for Joel's future, Monaco says, quote, "I do think he's going to come back. He may not do it on such a grand scale or get up from the piano too much, but I know he wants to play again. I'm not so sure that this wasn't a little testing of those waters."
With a huge safety net around people that adore you and want you to be there and are excited with no pressure. Good for him, good for the fans, good for the band. Jeez.
Yes.
And his daughter's dancing there on the stage next to the piano.
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, I mean, they're not good, but that's okay.
They're like 12.
Come on. You're not even synchronized. What are you doing over there?
And I mean, there's no chance they understand how big their father is, right? I mean,
No.
well, regardless if Billy Joel makes it back on stage, he's created a life. Look, this crazy memory for this band. It's a small town band. Monaco says, quote, "It was something I'll never forget as long as I live," end quote.
Wow.
No kidding.
Hey, support local 80s cover bands. I've told you guys before. I've took Kat went with that one time to follow that 80s band in my area.
I want to see them again. Yeah.
And speaking of Billy Joel, hey, check out Life Goes On, the lessons we learned from 80s music.
I think that was a hint.
You can read about my essay about the influence of Billy Joel on my life philosophy. That whole story was just to do a plug for the book.
Well done.
All right.
Made
Hey,
it.
and otherwise in 1980s news, Per Essential Japan. Now, is there another website that's
Optional Japan?
Optional Japan? Probably doesn't do as well.
No.
Per Essential Japan, though, Stranger Things announces new collab with Japan's iconic Monchhichi. Kat, you didn't remember Start Search. You never even watched it. Do you remember Monchhichi?
Monchhichi, Monchhichi, oh, so soft and cuddly.
Wow.
Put the thumb in the mouth, it's really neat. It's fun to wiggle little feet. Yeah.
No more words.
Happy Monchhichi.
I love you, Monchhichi.
Monchhichi Girl
Easy to
Doll
cook
and
and
Boy
fun to
Doll are
eat.
each sold separately from Mattel.
So I did not have a Monchhichi.
Okay.
I may have had a knockoff. I do remember owning something where I could stick the thumb in its mouth. But I do not think it was a genuine Monchhichi.
Kat, you was able to sing past the first verse, which means she's way ahead of me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, so funny, John. I just assumed you know because you know about all things pop culture. So, yeah. And so, look, the toy is a Japanese product that was a stuffed monkey, essentially, from the Sekiguchi Corporation. It was first released in 1974 and licensed to Mattel in the United States until 1985. You remember the toy. You remember the jingle for the product there. But during the height of its popularity here in the U.S., Hanna-Barbera also produced an animated show featuring these monkey-like creatures. And I remember watching it.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Maybe did it have the same theme song? Maybe that's what I remember.
No, I thought it did, John, but it didn't.
Okay, I must remember commercials. But
you're the commercial.
I remember like seeing the ads in TV Guide that there was a Monchhichi cartoon, but what, you go through the TV Guide for Saturday morning and you have to build yourself a map. I'm going to be on ABC for a while, then I'll jump to NBC.
Yeah.
Then I'm up to CBS for Hong Kong Phooey, and then I'm down, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so,
yeah, they had that grid.
yes.
Yeah.
So wherever Monchhichi was, it must not have been in my block of cartoons, but I remember seeing the ads for it.
See, that's interesting to me, John, because the first episode, which was called Tickle Pickle, premiered on AB.
Oh, goodness.
I don't.
Might need to watch it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. It premiered on ABC on September 10th, 1983, as part of the Monchhichi's Little Rascals Richie Rich show.
Oh.
Replacing Pac-Man, which at this point had been given its own half hour.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, according to the series, the Monchhichis live in a forest in the land of Monchia, at the very top of tall trees, well above the clouds. The tribe's leader, Wizar, is a magical wizard who can make up spells and potions to defeat their enemy, Horg, and the evil Grumplins of Grumpia. Sounds like I made it up. The Grumplins of Grumpia.
I mean, Monchhichi was just a little monkey bear looking little doll.
Yeah.
It doesn't lend itself to what's the story.
Yes.
It's clearly they're like, well, we got the doll. Figure up a cartoon.
It's Mattel. Yes, 100%. That was their MO. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had a large voice cast. Peter Cullen, great voice actors. And Frank Welker.
Oh.
Did everybody. Frank Welker, he was Fred on Scooby-Doo. Eventually he was
Yes.
Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And both these guys are still working today. Anyway, according to Wikipedia, with no citation on it, the name Monchhichi was derived from the French word for mine and the phonetic word for the sound a baby rattle makes.
So it's like my rattle.
Monchhichi.
Yeah.
Monchhichi.
Did they rattle? Were they rattles? I thought they were just stuffed dolls.
Yeah, they were
Did
just stuffed dolls.
Where do they get this stuff?
I don't know. I don't really get Japanese culture. Their pop culture, man. I really wish I could. My kids are into it. I've got a lot of friends that are into anime and that sort of thing. I try. It deflects off of me. Like I can't, it's as if it's like me trying to understand the Japanese language, for not having studied any bit of it. I just can't absorb any of it. It's very bizarre.
Remember the Terminator cartoon that was anime that I desperately wanted to watch and just, I couldn't, like my brain could not it's like it was, there were no handholds. Like there's nowhere for me to grab it. It's just slipping through my fingers.
Yeah.
And there you go. Your tickle is pickled and off it goes.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So, hey, let's talk about what's happening right now. So the Monchhichi creator, Sekiguchi, has announced a new collaborative merchandise line featuring their popular character and the Netflix series Stranger Things.
Now, Sekiguchi, etymology is Seka, meaning my, and Gucci, meaning handbag.
Yes, which is what they were able to buy when these things became popular.
Right.
Everyone gets a handbag. I just realized, can we do the Tickle Pickle Tick again? The first episode, Tickle Pickle.
These pickles are piling up here.
That's what I thought of.
I just happen to have that on the board.
It's a good thing.
The unique collection commemorates the release of the final part of season 5, which serves as the concluding chapter of the hit sci-fi series. Or does it?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Maybe it's still going on right now. Probably not. The lineup features 2 distinct keychain plushies that blend the adorable Monchhichi aesthetic with the iconic elements from the show. And here you go. I got them here for you. You can check them out. This is the Hellfire Club version, which features a boy Monchhichi.
It's like a little Dustin.
Wearing the club's logo T-shirt, a cap that pays homage to Dustin's thinking cap, and a sewn-on walkie-talkie. That's kind of cute. And the bib version of the Monchhichi, which I guess this is the female. I guess.
Monchhichi it, as she's known.
Oh, the bib version features a girl Monchhichi wearing a bib printed with the Stranger Things logo to highlight the collaboration.
I guess that's the baby part, the baby reference.
I guess.
The Chi-Chi rattle baby.
I guess, but it's kind of weird. Like the female character in this thing got kind of short shrift.
She's even less money. The other one costs more.
He's got a hat.
I mean, there's a lot of
Hats aren't
He
cheap.
does have a
a
hat.
lot of female characters on the show they could have, emulated with the wardrobe or whatever.
They could have done a Max. They could have done a, well, I can't think of all the
And it
names.
floated.
There are lots of choices.
Hands out to the side.
Yes.
So I have a Stranger Things question for you.
Yeah.
Having not completed season 5.
So it's still going on. Yes.
See, it's still going on. It's like it's like birthday cake. As long as there's cake, your birthday's still going on. That's I always was told. Maybe you can't answer me as a spoiler. It seems like it wouldn't be a spoiler. For example, there was Dig Dug in a season of Stranger Things. Therefore, people talked about Dig Dug. Was Monchhichi like the thing they used to defeat a monster or something? Was it in the show specifically,
John.
or is it
Oh,
just
yes,
in the
John.
right time of the year? Is it in the 80s, and therefore Monchhichi? What? You're not going to answer me? So that it's somehow involved. More
No, it's
intricately.
not involved at all. It'd just be mysterious. No, there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm looking at Will for cues
even-
because I'm like, I don't remember.
Is this like the fish on the porch? You're just messing with me?
Why is there a fish on the porch? Yeah, there's not even a collaboration, John. I photoshopped all this shit.
No.
Hey, check out our buddies over at Gen X Talks. Gen X Mom and Gen X Dad have more podcasts than they have kids. And that's saying something because they've got 8 of them. Kids, that is. And all their programs give you the perspective of fellow Gen Xers. And some of these shows, like Gen X Talks, I mean, you feel like you're sitting at the kitchen table with them. And it could be awkward, but hysterical and informative. And of course, my favorite show at the moment is Gen X Talks Interviews, because I just spoke with Gen X Dad. Check out Gen X Talks. There's a link in the show notes below. What's even interesting, though, John, you make me think. Like I said, Mattel only had the license through 85.
Yeah.
This, I think this series starts in 84.
Yeah.
So and the cartoon wasn't on the air anymore. So yeah, it's a weird kind
Just
of
like there's so many other 80s dolls or
Yeah.
toys you could mush with Stranger Things that make more sense, more popular. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Whatever.
no reason. There's
Okay.
no reason. No.
Just because 80s.
The hell, if you want it,
It's random.
if you want to get your hands on these,
No, I don't.
the Hellfire Club version is priced at I don't know how you say this, 3,850 yen.
Okay.
And the bib version is available for only 3,300 yen. So there you go.
What's that? $30 or something?
So, yeah, it's $26 and $22.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, that was close.
Nicely done. Oh, by the way, speaking of Stranger Things, so I sent up a bat signal, and I'm going to be speaking with some of the psych geeks, like I did earlier last year about pop culture. This time, I'm going to talk to them about the psychological phenomena surrounding the ending of a show, just generally.
Mm-hmm.
No spoilers, John.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to ask you a question, John. You could just say yes or no. We won't go any further.
Oh, sure.
Have you heard the phrase conformity gate?
No.
For folks who know, I want to talk to them about this phenomenon, but it just more generally, we could talk about when any show ends, like how folks deal with it, because people are having a hard time saying goodbye to this show. I think we could at least say that. What it makes me think of, John, I think I could tell you this without any spoilers.
Okay.
People believed that the last episode, you know what conformity gate is, Kat?
No, I don't.
People believed that the last episode of the series wasn't really the last episode. They were convinced that another episode was going to come out on January 7th. It didn't.
Really?
Another episode did not come out.
No.
The show really is over.
Now, they do have something extra coming out, but it's like a behind the scenes making of the last season thing.
Yes, the new
right?
theory, John, is that is really a secret episode.
Oh, so it's not really what they say it is, you're thinking.
Folks have got, look, people are having such a hard time saying goodbye. They're in the denial stage of grief.
Yeah.
Yes.
What they're saying is, much like the Freddy Krueger movie that we talked about, I don't know, several episodes ago now, it was about the making of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right.
And a real Freddy Krueger shows up. They think this is not it's a behind the scenes, but it's not real in the sense that there's going to be this, Vecna's really going to come and intrude on the behind, and the story will continue. It's not. It is not. You got to say it. Anyway, I'm going to talk to the psychologist about this. But it made me even think of this other idea that, what if it was? What if it really was a fake ending and then we got a real ending?
That would be genius.
What's the emotional?
That'd be spectacular.
I guess.
I wish that were all true.
I don't know.
Because that makes this show more like life. You don't know when life ends. You don't know when experience ends. You don't know when you're not going to have a chance to say hello or I love you to that person again. You have to live it. So if the ending isn't like, well, the date is going to be January 1st, you watch the end and everybody you can brace for it. But the ending can just, can be spontaneous. I think that makes it more real. I would like that kind of. It'd take a lot of effort to do.
I think, it would feel a little too nebulous. Like I'd feel like, well, I can't trust.
Yeah.
Is it over? Did I miss something along the way?
And I feel like it's akin to the false episodes we got or twist endings in the 80s. Thinking about Dallas, where Bobby's really alive. You went through a whole season where Bobby was dead, and his wife moved on, and because of ratings, they brought him back. Like, what am I supposed to feel now about that season?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, stupid me for crying and laughing and
whole thing a dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Newhart, like we talked about recently.
Yeah. It invalidated the entire show.
Right.
But see, that's what I mean. That's what life is like. I love that. I don't love that they did that to Newhart, but I love that they did that to Newhart and you didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And it made it's the kind of curveballs you get in the real world that you don't see it coming. Therefore, and it's also like a big twist ending, like The Sixth Sense or something. No one in the future will ever be able to experience Newhart without knowing the ending, but we lived through it. And so we got the twist.
I think the thing that bothers me about it is that we're allowed to, I think it would be like someone faking their death.
I get that. Sure.
You mourn grandma. And then a week later, she's like, ha-ha!
Right.
Ta-da!
What do I believe?
You guys were sad, weren't you? Yeah, we had a whole funeral, Grandma. I know, I wasn't there. I mean, it's like, well, why did I go through all that? You cheated me for some gimmick? I don't know. I think there's a way to do something clever like that, you're saying, John, and maybe not have the audience feel cheated. I don't know.
It takes a lot to pull off, without a doubt.
Yes.
It would be easy to abuse the audience in that way. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's an experience like we mentioned the Bandersnatch thing. That was clearly a huge experiment, but it was a way to experience that you really never could have before. And, Netflix controlling their own destiny and controlling their own output and source allows you to do whatever crazy thing you want to do.
Yeah.
And no, would that be the right place or time or show to do it with? I don't know, but it would have been something to experience that no one else would get to do ever in the future. The same as we did.
And I think these two brothers, the Duffer Brothers, could have pulled it off. But you're right.
Maybe.
They would have to have tweaked the ending in such a way that allowed it not to, I think, fans that weren't expecting another ending to feel cheated.
Yeah.
Now, I suspect you're right. It is not that. The making of behind the scenes thing is not. I suspect you're probably right. But if it is, are you going to be mad or are you going to be happy?
At this point, I think I'd be okay with it. But you know what? I think part of it is this conformity gate thing spun up immediately after the show is over. And I was like, look, I'm already, it was hard to watch these kids grow up over 10 years. You feel like you know them. To say goodbye and say, I'm never going to see these characters again. Probably. I mean, who knows? They'll do a movie or something when the money's right. But so I was sad for a couple of days, And so at that point where people are like, don't worry. And I was like, you guys are in denial. Now it's been a week. I don't know. That would be kind of cool if they can figure it out. I think I'd be okay with it now. Time.
I'm well into bargaining now.
Yes.
Eric, before acceptance hits, please.
I'll give you another week and I won't care anymore. Yeah. Awesome. Let's catch up on comments here. Rick says, I've been doing this for months. My smart TV has a wide range of music video channels, so I put it on the Vivo 80s channel and get whatever I want. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Or get whatever I get.
Oh, get
Not
whatever
what he
I
wants,
get.
but he
Yes,
just-
not want. Opposite. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I dig that. Yeah. Marcus says, Big Shot is my favorite Billy Joel song. It's one of mine too, definitely, Marcus. It's up there. And it's great to see him performing again. And for anybody who's concerned, I mentioned how he forgot the lyrics to We Didn't Start the Fire. And we joke, we don't know them. The dude's 76 years old. So a lot of performers sing with iPads in front of them with the lyrics. This guy's got a catalog of dozens and dozens and dozens of hit songs.
Glorified karaoke, isn't it? At that point.
Well, yeah, I guess. As long as they play the piano.
Celebrity karaoke, right?
Well, and that one's more like a rap song than even a song.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
But the brain disorder he suffers from, we're told it only affects his balance. It's not affecting his memory or anything else. So, Eric says Will's essay is terrific. Yes, thank you, Eric.
Aww.
And it's not that he read the book; it's that he edited the book. that's Eric who's publishing them.
Oh,
yeah.
This is
Yeah, and Eric also has an essay in there too. Yeah, there's a couple things he wrote in there too. He's a good writer too. I'll say as well. He's also a good writer, which I guess.
In addition to the other good writer to which we were referring earlier.
Monchhichi. George is grumbling. Oh, Ted says George is a grumbling. All right, there you go. Yeah.
Yes.
How did you guess the end, John? Oh, yeah, you figured out about the Monchhichi ending.
With the Monchhichi ending. Yeah, that's how they defeat Vecna.
It's basically like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but a Monchhichi.
Yeah.
Storming through Hawkins.
So soft and cuddly.
Brandon says, I must admit it was hard saying goodbye to the Stranger Things kids. They were awesome characters. I know, right? I mourned them. And I mean, and I'm not giving away anything about people dying, John. I mean, I mourned I feel like this about any series that it's gone on for a while. Like you feel like you're friends.
Yeah.
And you know what I try doing is rewatching them after some time and seeing if you can sort of capture that magic again. It's not the same, but you'll get some of it. Yeah. Some of that comfort. All right. Hey, finally, per Entertainment Weekly, Michael J. Fox channeled legendary guitarists for his Johnny B. Good solo. So it turns out Michael J. Fox had a vision for one of Back to the Future's most iconic scenes. And shy of calling him a chicken, he couldn't be stopped from manifesting it. So if you look, everybody knows, right, what this movie is about. You got a guy, Marty McFly, who 1985, November of 1985. All right, I'll highlight that. Depicts the exploits of this young guy in November of 1985, who accidentally travels back in time to the 1950s. And in between meddling in his own future existence and nearly banging his mother, a plot contrivance lands Marty onto the stage of a school dance.
Monchhichi.
Yes. What? Oh, so soft and cuddly.
That's my baby rattle.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Something is off. I don't know what.
Are these comments related to what I'm saying?
I think you guys are my internet delayed or is yours delayed? What are the odds that both of you are delayed? Still talking about Monchhichis.
We're having our own.
Oh, we're back to that? The Cat and John show?
Yes.
Well, go ahead. We'll catch up with you.
Okay, here we go. So what was I talking about? Nearly banging his mother. Okay, I'm just trying to find out where I'm in the script here.
Yes.
Nearly banging his mother. Okay. After that, there's a plot.
He's found a reason to say that 4 times now.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut it down to 1 on the rest.
That is a marker in time there.
There's a plot contrivance. Look, by the way, the whole movie's a plot contrivance, right?
Well.
That lands Marty on the stage of a school dance where he serenades his parents and his parents' classmates with a rocking version of a song that is yet to be Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good. It's one of the most enduring and beloved moments of the original film. Well, in his new memoir of the making of the movie, Future Boy, Fox calls it, quote, my favorite scene in the movie, end quote. It took a lot of finagling to make it work. Extras, dance choreography. Fox took guitar lessons so he could, try to seem as convincing as possible as he's playing the guitar. Fox said he worked harder on that scene than any other portion of the movie. But to get it right, he had to stake out his own path, one that took him away from the opinion of director Robert Zemeckis. In the book, Fox actually includes the part of the script for Johnny B. Good. It says, quote, Marty euphorically begins cavorting around like Little Richard. Marty whips off his sport coat and throws it in the crowd. Now Marty tears open his shirt and does some Elvis pelvis moves. Girls scream. Marty's movements become Mick Jagger-esque, then take on a Michael Jackson style, end quote. Fox notes he disagreed with the script's characterization of Marty McFly's performance. The actor says he ditched the, quote, idea of mimicking Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger because they're not guitarists and replaced them with tributes to my own rock guitar gods, end quote.
Love it.
Also, like the girl suddenly screaming if he's doing Elvis pelvis moves, that messes with the amazing vibe of that scene where all of the people end up being like, what is he doing?
Because Elvis would have been familiar in 1955, is that?
Well, he would have been familiar, but I think one of the best parts of that scene.
They're into him.
They would
Right,
have been
they're
too
digging it.
into him.
And probably more accepting of the craziness, right, Kat? Because they were.
Yeah. What is happening? Right. And then he's able to say, your kids will like this, or, like it just would have messed up.
Your kids will like this. You might not like it, but your kids will.
Oh my God.
Everyone, watch my pelvis.
Marty's getting dragged off the stage by the police.
Yes. It just would have messed with the vibe of the scene. That's what I mean.
So instead of doing what the script said, Fox explains in a beat-for-beat breakdown in the book how the guitar solo designed by Fox and Brad Jeffries honors these other guitarists. Quote, as the song progresses, Marty holds the guitar low and falls to his knees without missing a chord. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. Slings the guitar over the back of his head, Jimi Hendrix, and performs a beat sounds in trifecta. Does that windmill, right?
Yes.
Now, Fox says he also included right hand hammering as an homage to Eddie Van Halen. And finally, quote, added in a bit of Slash from Guns N' Roses with a rumbling downward slide along the E string. End quote.
Yeah.
Marty traveled back in time in 1985.
He wasn't, there's
November.
no way.
1985.
Shh, don't think about it too much. It's a contrivance. You're right. It's almost like it's a double anachronism.
Yes.
Well,
They could not have known about it in the 50s, nor could they have known about it. So-
yeah, right. He only knew about it now in 2025, right?
Exactly.
The book came out, yeah. So I ran that rumbling downward E string that the Fox describes by our resident musicologist, Marcus, who says it sounds like that's also a Jimmy Page move.
Okay.
If you think about the slide in A Whole Lot of Love.
Yes.
So, which makes sense. And maybe that's really what they were doing at the time. And Fox is just misremembering. Yeah.
Yes.
There's another anachronism, though, that Fox says fans continue to bring up to him. To play Johnny Be Good, you'll recall that he borrows Marvin Berry's Gibson ES-345.
Anachronism 3.
Yeah. That was a guitar that was first introduced in 1958.
Oops. Well, see, there's another time travel movie you haven't seen where that guitar makes its way back to 1935.
Yes.
It could just be a movie that's all a time travel to fix anachronistic things in other movies.
Just
and TV
fixing
shows.
other movies.
Yeah, like a guy travels back to Game of Thrones and puts the Starbucks cup down.
Oh, yes.
Right? He goes back to the, what was the Mandalorian with the guy with the blue jeans in the background that they edited out. They shove him out of the way before the camera gets there. Sure. Yeah, just fix all those things.
Yeah, apparently even in Stranger Things, there's a clothing logo that wasn't correct for the 1980s. It's more contemporary.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And as for the Michael Jackson moves that Fox avoided, they did finally make an appearance in Back to the Future 3 in the scene at the saloon when Marty's dancing to avoid Biff Tannen's bullets. Remember that? Spins around, does the moonwalk. Yeah. All right. Hey, that's everything.
No, we have a couple more comments.
Oh, okay. What do we got? Ted says, can we take a moment to recognize Kat's holiday socks game this year? Does that mean you got them as a gift? Is that what he's thinking?
No, he's thinking of how I every day posted
regularly. Yeah.
This has nothing to do with our show, but every day I posted.
Oh, then let's by all means talk about it on our show.
But I think his memory was probably triggered by this, my MTV socks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Since that happened on the show,
they smell great.
Yeah, John. Earlier, I heard you, John. Seriously, I heard you edit out an adjective. Right? You're like, oh, you got your socks. I caught that. Delete.
Backspace, whiteout.
Brandon says the only bad part of that scene was the cringeworthy phone call. This is Marvin, your cousin, Marvin Berry. Yeah, that was bad, right? There had to be another way to do that. I don't know.
Marvin Exposition Berry.
Let's see. Nate says Marty predicted Slash's style 2 years before Appetite for Destruction was released. That's right.
Yes.
Good job, Marty. He's doing all kinds of things, but your kids are gonna love it.
Yeah, we'll fix it all in post. In the
yeah.
What are we gonna name our movie? We just need to continue to add on to this movie and add story beats. It could be a series, just fixing movies.
Anachronism.
You know, it's like Timeless, but it's for fixing movie problems.
Oh yes, bring back that. Yeah, that's another show I had a more in the ending on.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
All right, now, hey, that's officially the show.
Yes, now it's the show. And this is the point at which we thank our early adopters, Karen Flieger and Rick Parker.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you especially to our Secret of Our Success level Patreon supporters, Vincent Ferrari, John Henderson, Brandon Greer, Marcus Taylor, and Matt Marino. And I want to thank
guys.
Ted for recognizing my dedication to my holiday socks. Thank you, Ted. Even though Will doesn't care.
Show adjacent or no?
That's right.
Yeah. Sometimes it seems like it's not even a show, guys. Like you forget you're on the air. It's such a compliment.
I try to edit all that kind of stuff out.
Well, let's keep referring to it to make it more difficult.
I mean, I don't know that I, even on the show, would make Kat's wardrobe, especially her socks, like part of the content.
Well, the MTV socks worked.
That worked. That's true.
Yeah.
It was something I could reach out and I had to take it off my foot.
Remove from your body.
It was a prop.
And hold in front of the camera.
It was relevant. Yes.
Wait, did somebody say assless chaps? Hang on, you're never going to believe this coincidence. Yes, and I know all chaps are assless, John. Don't remind me. Such a nerd. All right, hey, thanks, guys. Seriously, thank you so much. You put the ass on our chaps by donating.
I'm wearing chapless chaps.
Oh, I'm wearing legless chaps. It's just shorts. Leather shorts.
No front and no back.
Yeah.
It's just a leather belt.
No sides.
What was I talking about? Okay. Yeah. Hey, thanks for putting the ass in our chaps. Back to and other things, because your contribution helps us seriously pay off. I got to make a list. Probably just to understand why we're not able to make rent every month at my house.
Yes.
Of all the expenses connected to this podcast, but you guys make them that much more manageable, and I am grateful. Hey, if you can't do that, follow the show on Facebook, tell a friend about the show, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you can do that, go to 1980s. If you can do that, go to patreon.com and give us $1 or $2 or whatever you can.
Yes, please.
It goes far.
Thank you.
Seriously. All right. Hey, that's that. We will talk to you again next time on 1980s Now.
Until next time.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?